Hello, this session covers Maya basics. If you check out whenever you launch Maya, you will see a single viewport. But whereas when you're working on 3D software, you need to work on 4 viewports, where the 3 other viewports are orthographic viewports, one is perspective. So to get 4 viewports, just toggle the spacebar. You can get the 4 viewports. And if you move your mouse cursor on any of the viewports, whichever you want to maximize, just move your mouse cursor, maximize. Right? Now, the second thing is how to create an object. If you check here polygons, you can use any of the objects: sphere, cube, cylinder. I'll create a cube here. If you check, the object is in wire mode. If you press 5, it will be in shaded mode, 4 wire mode, 5 4 5 4 5. So the next thing is how to move this object, how to scale this object, and how to rotate. If you check here, this is a toolbox. You got move tool, rotation, scale. Okay, you should understand the basics as well as the icons or the symbols of move tool and scale and rotation. If you check on move tool, it's all arrows. Rotation is arcs. Scale is box. And all these controllers, if you check move, rotation and scale, everything is with 4 colors: red, green, blue and yellow. Let's take, if I would like to scale in x-axis, so how will you know? X is red, Y, and blue is for Z. If you come here to click on here, channel editor, you can see here. Let's take, I'll drag this X box, sorry, the red color. If you can check here, it's scale in x-axis. If I scale it down in green, y-axis, z-axis. The same way if I rotate, I'm rotating in red, x-axis. So each axis has got its own color. Now if you check, I said prior to this, when I started this tools, I said there's one more, fourth color, that's yellow. Yellow is the activated axis. So if I select x-axis, that is red, it's now yellow, so it is selected axis. If I click at the center, it's all the 3 axes, means you can freely move anywhere. If you click on z-axis, z-axis. Right? Now the next topic is how to control the viewports. Alt and with your 3 button mouse, you can totally control the viewport. If you hold Alt and left mouse button, it's tumble the viewport. Okay. Now Alt middle mouse button is for panning. Alt right mouse button is for zoom in, zoom out. Right. So Alt left mouse button tumble, middle mouse button panning, zoom in, zoom out. Now we'll do a small basic exercise using all these basics, as well as we'll try to learn a couple of more topics, maybe another 3 topics or 4 tools. Now create a box. Okay, I'll create select move tool. The shortcut keys for move, rotation and scale are: move is W, rotation is E, scaling is R, WER. Test it and verify. Okay, now we got this object. We'll try to model like a spaceship or something else with just one single box. So you need to go to component mode. So what is component mode? If you check any objects, for example a wall is a combination of bricks, mortar, paint and all this stuff. The same way any object, let's take, we are working on polygons, this is a polygon cube, it is formed with some components. So what are that components? So if you hold right click on the surface, hold right click, you can see the components here. See, edge, vertex and face. First we'll go for vertex. Vertex is one pink dot in a 3D space, one dot. You can select this dot, you can move it. Right. Now right click, hold, right click and select edge. Edge is a line between the two vertex. Okay. And finally today we are going to use right click, hold and say face. Face is a closed form of vertices or closed edge. So select one edge. If you hold Alt and left mouse button, you can tumble the viewport so that you can select the opposite face. So hold Alt and tumble it, and then hold Shift and click on this face. So to test it, hold Alt and tumble the viewport and text. So now we have selected both the faces. Now go to okay. Now you can say that, oh, we are in lighting, shading and all the stuff, but whereas I need to work on the editable mesh, editable polygons. So how to go? If you click here, you can see all these options: animation, polygon, surfaces and all this stuff. We'll click on polygons. Here now we got editable mesh. As I told you that we'll be working on next 3 or 4 tools. One is how to switch between the faces. The next one is extrude. Click on extrude tool. So whenever you are modeling, try to zoom in a little bit so that you can see clearly, or view the selected faces and whatever the tools you are working. If you check this extrude tool, you can see it has got all the 3 icons of the transformations. Arrow is move, box is scaling and circle is for rotation. You got it? Now what I'll do, I have selected one surface and the opposite surface. So I selected 2 surfaces, 2 polygons, 2 faces, and then click and hold the arrow, blue arrow, that is Z axis, and pull it out. Toggle it. Now I would like to have a taper effect here, so I can click on the box. Box is for scaling, so click green box, hold it and scale it. Right, now go back to editable mesh, edit mesh and extrude and pull it out. This time I'll scale it in y-axis, y box, green box, then red box, that is x-axis in scaling, and move it back in x-axis. Alright, now select this one, front face. Now I would like to extrude it, but you know that the tool which we used last couple of times was extrude, that is the recent commands. The shortcut key for using the recent command is G. So click on G. So you can see now it's stuck on. So pull it out using this axis and scale it. Now I would like to scale uniformly to the center. So I can click and activate the scale and scale it down. And what is the shortcut key for recent commands? G. Pull it out, click here, Now once again pull it out, press G, pull it out, click here, scale it down. Okay, now select the top face, press G, scale it in x-axis, scale it in y-axis. Now if you check here, always I'm trying to toggle my viewport, tumble my viewport so that I can clearly view whatever face I'm selecting and whatever the action I'm doing. So I'll move it back using y-axis and G and pull it out. Now scale it in y-axis and move it back like this. When I'm moving, I'm using arrow scaling the box. Now select the two faces here and this one, G, click on the rigging box or any of the boxes so that you can select activate the scale and click and hold the middle one and drag it. G, move it inside. Now tumble it back so that we can see this pipe. Select this one, G, scale it down like this and G, push it inside. Now till now you're working on component mode. Now I should go back to the object mode. So as I told you that you can hold right click, so you can see face object and you can click on object mode. Right. The other shortcut key is to switch between object mode and component mode is F8. To check the difference whether you are in component mode or in object mode, you can check the lines on the selected surface. If it's object mode, it will be green. Component mode, it's blue. Green, blue, green, blue. Now the final shortcut key to make it smooth surface is 3. So you get this result. Now select the surface. Would like to have some basic material, that shiny material. Hold right click, assign favorite material, click on blend. How to do it? Select the surface, hold right click, assign favorite material and blend. Okay, so you should get this. If you want to modify something, you can go back to normal mode, that is 1. If you press 1, you'll go to the normal mode. Vertex, select this vertex, click on rotation shortcut key. What is the shortcut key for rotation? E. Rotate it down, click on W, that is move tool, and move it down. And select the front faces, vertices, turn it down, and object mode, that is F8, and press 3. This is it. You got the result. So you know the basics, you know bit of basics, you know bit of modeling now. So hope you enjoy this basic tutorial. Work on this tutorial for a couple of times and you will be more confident using Maya. Cheers. Thank you. Bye.